Since the beginning, Ford has been a pioneer in automobile safety. Back in 1927, the company was the first U.S. manufacturer offering laminated glass windshields. In the 6 decades that followed, Ford remained an industry leader. But safety has never been more important to customers than it is today. The Ford and Lincoln Mercury commitment to safety continues strong, with features that are advanced, high-tech, and today's consumers are demanding.
With the amount of cars that are on the road today, as opposed to when I was a kid in the 50s, I think safety gets more important every single day.
As a sales consultant, it's in your power to give your customers a sense of security by explaining the safety systems Ford and Lincoln Mercury have to offer. In this program, we will review active safety features like anti-lock brakes, passive systems such as airbags, personal security items including anti-theft devices. It's up to you to explain how all safety features come together to form a total safety package to protect your customer and their family.
Right now, with this value-conscious customer that we have today, the safety features are really in, and I think that's going to stay with us for some time.
Ford research shows safety is one of the top 4 buying motivations for consumers. A recently published National Magazine study shows 2/3 of people list safety as the prime concern when they consider buying a vehicle. Be sure to explain the safety features during a sales presentation that best address your customers' concerns.
If it doesn't have it, they just walk away. Safety has become one of the most important things in the purchase of an automobile today.
You'd like to feel that there's some features in the car that are, looking out for you.
The good news for consumers is there are many safety features in Ford and Lincoln Mercury vehicles looking out for them. The challenge for sales consultants is to educate their customers about those features, how they work together as a complete integrated system. Your explanations can be crucial because many consumers have misconceptions about safety. For example, research shows about half of the public thinks safety only means crash protection, something like an airbag.
Well, yeah, when I think of safety, I like to think it's a protective feature, something that's going to help me in a collision. It would be nice to think that they were features that could avoid you from getting in a collision, but I don't think they're that advanced in their development yet.
Of course, there are safety features that can help drivers avoid an accident, as well as the safety devices that protect during a collision. To help explain safety to customers, it's useful to remember that vehicle safety devices fall under 2 main categories, active and passive.
Active safety features are features that you must do something in order to realize the benefit. For instance, your 3-point seat belt that's in most vehicles equipped with an airbag. You have to take an action. You have to put that belt on. That's considered active.
They may not be flashy or high-tech, but those 3-point safety belts may be the most important restraint device in the vehicle.
A safety belt will protect you whether you're in a frontal, a rear, a side collision, or even a rollover.
And seatbelts are an example of Ford's pioneering commitment to safety. The company was the first U.S. manufacturer to install 3-point safety belts back in the 1970s. Of course, no belt, no matter how good, will work if a driver or occupant doesn't wear it. That's why the federal government will require more comfortable seat belts by 1997. But Ford isn't waiting until then. The company is beating that mandate by several years. Today, Ford makes seat belt anchorages that are height adjustable for better seat belt fit and comfort.
Depending on your body stature, you can move the anchorage up and down to get a more comfortable belt fit. We think that will promote belt wearing.
One of today's most highly promoted active safety features is ABS, the anti-lock braking system. But only Ford can claim to be the first U.S. automotive manufacturer with ABS. The company beat competitors by offering electronic 4-wheel anti-lock brakes in 1985. ABS gives the driver superior control during hard braking, especially on slick surfaces. Like ABS, all-speed traction control gives the driver better control of the vehicle on slick or icy surfaces. Traction control modulates the throttle and brakes to control wheel spin. This high-tech system can actually correct mistakes that the driver may make.
He can have his foot to the floor, and as long as the wheels are spinning, the system will back off the throttle until they're no longer spinning, until you have grip.
Today's electronic suspension systems not only provide better comfort, but by automatically adjusting to road conditions, they give the driver better control. Ford engineers design those electronic suspensions on computers, sometimes programming in more than 1,000 variables in order to tailor every detail of the suspension to each particular vehicle. Speed-sensitive power steering minimizes steering effort at low speeds, yet improves driver control by automatically increasing road feel at higher speeds. Again, it gives control and assists in avoiding obstacles.
The controllability of the vehicle is good for accident avoidance. I've personally gotten out of a lot of accidents because I could steer around things.
Good visibility is the first defense in safe driving. Ford ensures its cars and trucks have a total system to keep the driver's eyes on the road. Available heated rear view mirrors for inclement weather, defrosters, and tinted windows all improve visibility for the driver and increase safety. Each of the active safety features we mentioned helps form a strong protective shield. 3-point safety belts, seatbelt anchorages, anti-lock brakes, all-speed traction control, electronic suspensions, speed-sensitive power steering, and good visibility features are all safety features the driver actively uses. But that's just the beginning. There is a second major category of safety features called passive features.
Well, that tells you as a consumer that you don't have to do anything, that you get in and you're automatically protected. As a good example, airbags. Airbags will deploy, you should always be belted, of course, but airbags will deploy to protect your face, chest, the upper body regions, and you don't have to do a thing.
And increasingly, when a customer thinks safety, he or she thinks airbags, also known as supplemental restraint systems. Here again, Ford has led the way as the first domestic company to offer front passenger airbags. Ford has sold more than 6 million cars and trucks equipped with airbags. And there are more Fords on the road with dual airbags than any other make. Everyone has heard of someone walking away from a serious accident thanks to an airbag. Government statistics back that up, showing serious and critical injuries are reduced up to 68% with airbag and seatbelt use. There are many other safety features that automatically protect during an accident. Crumple zones provide a controlled crush or crumple in a front or rear accident. That helps keep the passenger compartment safe. Side impact beams provide further vehicle integrity. Our side impact beams are strong enough to withstand the entire weight of the car and then some. Ford adds impact-absorbing foam pads to doors, providing an extra cushion for hips and shoulders during an accident. If a collision happens, it's important to minimize the movement of the people inside the vehicle. Anti-submarining seats do that. The special design of the seat cushion helps hold a person in place, reducing the risk of injury. The anti-submarining seats, coupled with seat belt grabbers, add extra protection.
They hold the lower belt, yeah, that you cannot slide under the belt anymore.
Steering columns are designed to collapse during an accident if engine components push toward the passenger cabin or if the driver moves into the steering column. Either way, it lessens the force of potential impact on the driver. Foam-padded interior components like dashboards, visors, or head restraints literally provide a safety cushion to lessen the blow of any impact.
There's a lot of thought given to not putting hard objects in the way of the legs and of the head and other areas of the body, so that if you are involved, unfortunately, in an accident, these things would not cause you any harm.
Each of the passive safety features we mentioned helps in the event of an accident. Features like airbags, crumple zones, side impact beams, energy-absorbing foam, anti-submarining seats, seat belt grabbers, collapsible steering columns, and padded interiors all automatically protect vehicle occupants. But safety can mean more than accident protection or avoidance. we can add personal security to our customer safety list. Ford and Lincoln Mercury offer many security features, which when presented as a system, provide a true sense of personal safety. Roadside assistance, remote keyless entry, an illuminated entry system, power door locks, and anti-theft alarms all increase personal security. When it comes to safety, all details are important, from roadside assistance to airbags to anti-lock brakes. The features we mentioned, as well as many others available on Ford and Lincoln Mercury vehicles, effectively work together as a complete safety package. They illustrate Ford's longtime commitment to our customers and to their safety. Ford is working to continue leading the safety revolution. The future is fascinating. For example, company researchers are now working on all-weather night vision. Using radar, the system detects what is in front of you and the proximity of other vehicles. It can see through rain, fog, and other weather conditions. The information is displayed to the driver on a heads-up screen, like those used in fighter plane cockpits.
It will make judgments on what position your vehicle, the one that you are driving, has with respect to the other neighbors, and make decisions on whether there is an impending collision.
Perhaps electronic systems take control of the car and at the last minute steer the car away.
That's just the beginning. The future may also hold intelligent cruise control.
Now what this does for you is avoids the usual problem with cruise control of crowding, is you find yourself creeping up on the car head, and that can be dangerous. But by using a radar-like sensor to maintain that constant headway, it'll give the driver an opportunity to brake if that's required, but will just avoid that one other opportunity for a problem.
Today, some consumers still have reservations about airbags.
I just hit this thing and it's like, well, is this thing going to go off at the correct time?
But in the future, smart airbags should erase any doubts.
If the seat were unoccupied, the sensor would sense that and probably not deploy the bag. If there was a child or infant carrier in the seat, it would probably sense the body weight and either deploy the bag staged so it wouldn't come out quite as fast, or not deploy it at all.
Smart keys will provide security from common street theft by eliminating the ability to hotwire a car.
If you didn't have this key, you could absolutely not start the vehicle. There is no way. So we see that as a security feature, an anti-theft feature.
The future may also bring personal identification numbers for vehicles. Drivers could punch in the PIN number to depower the car, disappointing would-be thieves or even overzealous parking valets.
The PIN number will automatically cause the car to be depowered, so that if you had a very powerful vehicle like a Mark 8 or a town car, you could depower it to where it would drive more like an Escort.
Whether in the future or today, nearly everything in a Ford or Lincoln Mercury product is designed with safety in mind. Safety is important to our customers, so it's important to us.
I'd just like to say to our salespeople that you are the Ford Motor Company's face with our customer, so give him all the education that he needs so that he properly understands how to use the safety features and gets the maximum benefit out of them.
Educating that customer is important for his or her safety, and it can be key to ensuring customer satisfaction with his or her purchase experience.
And if you don't know the product, you can't present its attributes next to your competitors, really. And we do have a lot of safety features in our automobiles.
Safety features that a driver actively uses, like anti-lock brakes or all-speed traction control. Passive safety features that automatically protect drivers and occupants, such as airbags. And personal security features, including anti-theft devices, that are so important to many customers today. They are all safety features that gain added strength when sold and used as a total safety system. Ford has always been a pioneer in safety. When you sell Ford safety to a customer, you're selling a long-held company commitment to their safety today and down the road to the future. For more information on Ford safety systems and option availability, please consult your Ford Sourcebook or Lincoln Mercury product portfolio.